Psalms chapter 8, verse 2. Out of the mouth of babes and sucklings that thou ordained strength, because of thy enemies, that thou mightest still the enemy and the avenger. I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Al-Shah, Bashim Kagudas, for giving me speed of the video. Call Loim La, Al-Hayna, Abanawi, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Rakah Qudash. Reads again, Psalms 8 and 2. Out of the mouth of babes and sucklings hast thou ordained strength, because of thy enemies, that thou mightest still the enemy and the avenger. And this is beautiful, man, because the Lord, like Scripture says, in weakness, the Lord's strength is perfected. Let me get that. This 2 Corinthians 12 and 9. And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, I will rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of my shall may rest upon me. So, like it says, let me go to Romans 1. Romans 1. No, Salaki is 1 Corinthians 1. 1 Corinthians 1. And 25, because the foolishness of Yahweh is wiser than men, and the weakness of Yahweh is stronger than men. For ye see a calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called, but Yahweh have chosen the foolish things of this world to confound the wise, and Yahweh have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty, and the base things of the world, things which are despised, Yahweh have chosen, yea, and things which are not, to bring to naught things that are, that no flesh should glory in his presence. You see? Verse 27 again, but Yahweh chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and Yahweh chosen the weak things of the world to confound things which are mighty. Right? So the Lord, and again, Psalms 8 and 2, out of the mouth of babe and sucklings hast thou ordained strength. Young men, babe, sucklings. Right? Young men in the faith. You see? That's why Yahushua said, lest you become as a little child, thou shalt not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Right? What is Matthew 11? Matthew 11 and 25. And at the time Yahushua answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and hast revealed them unto babes. Even so, Father, for it seemed good in thy sight. You see that? All things are delivered to me of my Father, and no man knoweth the Son but the Father, neither knoweth any man the Father save the Son. And he to whomsoever the Son will reveal him. You see, and the Most High, whosoever the Son reveal him, the Most High is doing that for the babes, the little ones, the young men, the ones that's the ones with great faith, the little ones, the ones that are babes, man. Let me get that. Matthew 21:15. And when the chief priests and scribes saw the wonderful things that he did, and the children crying in the temple and saying, Hosanna to the Son of David, they were so displeased. And he said unto them, Hearest thou what these say? And Yahushua saith unto them, Yea, have ye never read, out of the mouth of babes and sucklings thou hast perfected praise? You see? So, the Lord is dealing with the babes. Let me get that. The little ones, man. Matthew 18 and 1. And at that time came the disciples unto Yahushua, saying, Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? Yahushua called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as a little child, the same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whoso shall receive one such little child in my name, receiveth me. You see that? But whoso shall I feel one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he would drown in depth of the sea. Woe unto the world because of the offenses, for it must needs be that offenses come, but woe to that man by whom the offensive cometh. This what they're going into, man. You know, the little ones are the ones with great faith. They haven't seen this stuff with bodily eyes, but yet believe in Yahushua. And there be more. There really be like young men that that's really pure, because over time, people that grow old, you know, that pure can wax away. That pureness can wax away. That's why it's little children not pure in heart. You know, they have great belief, faith. You can tell a little child anything and they believe it. Little children are humble. They willing to learn, be taught. You know, they pure. You know, and that's how it is when you first come into the truth. You know, a babe, you see. And the Most High decided to choose weak things of the world to our disciples. You know, instead of the Pharisees, Sadducees, scribes, lawyers, and other sects of men that have well-learned understanding of the scriptures. He didn't choose them because they were carnal. You see? That's what Yahushua was getting at, man. You know? But yeah, man, I'm gonna go back to Psalms 8 again. Because ultimately, that's how David was. He was a babe, a suckling. Let me get that. David, Samuel. They started. All these men were Jeremiah, Daniel. Let me get. Oh man, time will fail me. Sirach 47 and 4. Slew he not a giant when he was yet but young? You see, King Saul called him a stripling. All right, a youth. Sirach 47 and 4. Slew he not a giant when he was yet but young? But see, he had great faith at that time. Nobody was able to go against Goliath except that young man, that adolescent, that what they call that young boy. But he was a man, you know. The scripture says, because it tell you that he was prudent in matters and a man of war. So that lets you know David was at an adolescent stage, like 16, 17. Because at 16, 17, you seen in high school, 16, 17-year-old can bench 240. Hell, when I was in high school, my max, I was benching 240 at 17 years old. I was benching 240. 235, 240 for sure. And that's when I was really when I was really working out and getting, you know, in football and off season and stuff. Yeah, I was benching like 235, 240. That was my max at bench. So, I mean, strong and these, like, in this society, they'll try you as an adult at 17 years old. Why? Because you really like a man, you know. Anyway, I'm just getting Sirach 47 and 4. Slew he not a giant when he was yet but young, and did he not take away reproach from the people when he lifted up his hand with the stone and sling and beat down a boasting Goliath? And King David at that time, he was a babe, and the Most High perfected praise out of David, man. Tell you about Samuel. Samuel stood before Eli and as a child and ministered before the Lord. Daniel was a child, rebuked the elders. Jeremiah was ordained as a prophet from the womb, came out young prophesying. You see, so that's how the Most High deals, man. Let me get that again. Psalms 8 and 2. Out of the mouth of babe and suckling thou ordained strength, because our enemies that thou might steal the enemy and the avenger. Right, and the Lord strength is made perfect in weakness. So with that, I'm giving all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Ashab, Bashim Kakwadash, Yabashim Ashab, control for leg, and peace, blessed, citation, I was the elect, detailed to America, Baba, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom.